Olá, boa noite. Eu sou o Biribó, hoje com o vídeo 4 de Martha is Dead. Grandes revelações ontem. Julia ficou à vontade para contar para a babá pelo telefone que estava viva, até porque precisava da receita de como falar com a mulher de branco do lago. Pena que logo depois, a casa em que estava a babá, que era a do general e da família na Alemanha, foi bombardeada e a babá morreu. Julia descobriu que o trapo vermelho que encontrou no lago era de uma capa da sua mãe, e agora tem certeza que foi a mãe que matou Martha, pensando ser ela, Julia. A mãe, por seu turno, acusa Julia de ter feito todo um plano diabólico para resultar na morte da irmã. Só não entende como Martha aceitou participar e muito menos ainda como é que na ocasião Martha até falou com a mãe para esta achar mesmo que era a Julia. A mãe ameaçou internar Julia num hospício. Não bastasse, Julia agora ajuda os partisans, aliás, partisans na França, partidianos na Itália, os nacionalistas, patriotas, guerrilheiros lutando contra o fascismo, e faz isso pelas costas dos pais, né? O pai, por seu turno, é quem está mais dividido em toda a história, satisfeito por Julia estar viva, mas muito triste pela morte de Martha. E também por toda a discórdia, todo o problema que existe desde sempre entre a mulher dele e a filha do casal, Julia. Ontem, na capela, eu passei tão rapidamente que não vi nada do que tinha do lado esquerdo do caixão. É pouca coisa, mas eu retomei a cena e gravei para passar aqui para vocês.
Holy water. It's only water, and yet there's something special about it. There's only a few signatures from my funeral. If people had known that it was actually Martha, there would have been far more. I'm sorry that I took this from you too.
Então agora Julia, depois de toda a discussão com a mãe e da conversa com o pai, está indo para o lago para fazer aquela maracutaia de encontrar a dama do lago na ilha em que morreu.
I don't know what I'm hoping to find, but what else can I do?
Tem sinal
I will
aqui.
hopefully see if one of these graves is hiding something. I hope that the infrared film will show me.
Perto demais, fora de foco, escuro demais e sem os acessórios necessários. Ela precisa do tripé e do infravermelho, né? Objeto enquadrado. Obteve o tripé e o infravermelho, ok. Vamos acertar a exposição então. Escuro demais. Exposição adequada, então falta só o foco. Em foco. Agora vai ter que revelar esse filme. É no mapa. Revele a foto e veja se tem algo em comum. Deveria ter viagem rápida, né? Não só essa corridinha de nada aqui. Aproveitar e já fotografar o mapa também, né? Tem que fazer uma coisa de cada vez para o jogo demorar mais. E eles nos enganarem que o jogo é grande,
The
comprido.
green filter, useful for landscapes. The yellow filter. If it were to snow, it would be perfect.
Tem alguém sentado ali do lado da sepultura. Posição incorreta do papel. Fora de foco.
There's the grave I've been searching for, and the spirit of a prisoner. Just like the White Lady, he's trapped in this world, but they can no longer meet one another. Evil is separating them.
Mas não era essa, ele estava sentado no canto de cá.
If I wear this, it should allow me to make contact with her. With this object, she'll have to hear me, I have no doubt. I'm missing the element that connects my world to that of the White Lady. Oh, the lake. Of course. Why didn't I think of it sooner? The dress that I threw in the bushes that cursed day. It's been sitting beside the lake for a few days now, in a world that is both mine and hers.
É, bem pensado. O vestido ficou lá, uma coisa comum. Mulher do lago ali brilhando? Não, lampião. Tem gente que se impressiona demais. Foi por aqui que ela desceu correndo, né? E daí, antes de subir no trapiche, ela jogou as roupas pro lado. Ali onde está marcado.
Here it is. I hope it works. Now that I have everything I need to communicate with the lady, I can finally go to the island. He used to take me fishing in it many years ago. I don't understand why Mother never wanted me and Martha to use it.
Senhorita, eu gosto de você. Não me mate.
This is the tree the lover was hung from, according to the legend. A roll of film. It's the one that I was taking out of the camera just before I discovered Martha's body. It should contain shots from before that moment. With a bit of luck, one of the shots has captured the moment of Martha's murder. I will then finally have an answer. Was it really Mummy? I will develop it as soon as I can, but now it's time to speak with the White Lady.
O filme no vestido, agora uma novidade.
I will wear her lover's cross to draw her to me.
Cabelo.
A lock of my hair to enter into her world. I will use the tarot cards to communicate with her. The first 10 will be used like I did with Nanny. Once 2 cards have been chosen, it should begin.
You camouflage yourself in the woods to approach me. You blend in with the water to make yourself known. You wish to communicate with me through the energy of symbols. You use my pain to summon me. You are very bold. You call upon me for knowledge that I do not possess. For answers I do not have. I am only a vessel, like water, like air, a vessel to move and breathe.
It worked. Now I need to choose 2 cards. Here we go.
O louco. Claro que eu tinha que escolher essa, né? Que outra carta combinaria mais comigo? O enforcado.
You will no longer be able to tell light from darkness. In sorrow, the difference is so subtle. You are alone, and you will remain alone. Memories are abandoning you. They are your only true companions. Now they take the place of your happy childhood, and they may return to keep you company.
Mas era para escolher duas, já foi. A morte. A estrela.
I can sense that you want to know who did it, but I do not have the answer. You must find it yourself. Do not ever try to enter through the front door if you wish to reach the heart. Your twin sister might have the answer you are looking for. Even after death, we leave traces of ourselves, don't we? Everything is indefinite if you look at the essence of things.
Mais ainda. Uma carta que não está escrito nada. Coringa. O mico. Ela tirou o mico. O cara.
You do not have control of yourself. There is a dark figure inside you. The wounds are feeding it. It will do things you do not like. It will use your desires, your guilt, the darkest parts of your conscience.
Vai virar todas, então. O hierofante. A suma
The
sacerdotisa.
daughter, the house, the mother. The daughter comes from the mother's house, then makes herself a home and becomes a mother. This cycle is broken. To undo the knot, find the sun. He is the original sin reflected on you. The one who gave you the light wishes to take it back. She wants control. Bit by bit, she is crumbling your life. You have to stop her.
Tem que deter quem quer destruí-la. Tem que achar o filho que é a chave. O diabo. A lua.
Part of our soul embraces the people we love. It is then torn away from us when these people disappear. The wound is deep and it cannot heal. Faith vacillates. Death causes fear. But the church is a safe place. It is home and mother to its children. Faith is the light. Do not lose it. Finding it again is almost impossible. I lost it in sorrow, and without time, I am lost in the dark.
Não perca a luz. Ela foi pro fundo do lago agora? agulhas de um avião aqui. Quem está cantando? A Pequena Sereia? Ariel, é você? Vamos para a luz, não perca a luz. Quando ela chega aqui não acontece mais nada daí. Para a música. Ela fica nadando sem sair do lugar. Agora encontrou um corpo. Um corpo enforcado com uma chave. A chave.
Speaking with the White Lady confused me even more, but at least now I have this key.
Será a caixinha de bugigangas da Marta? Ou será do quartinho? O quartinho tinha que estar no chaveiro rosa, né? Me parece mais que seria daqui.
July 16th. Dear Sister, I entrust my secrets to this letter. If you are reading it, things have gone as I thought they might, and I am no longer there with you. First of all, I am not deaf, and I never was. Mother scared me when we were little, so I decided not to speak or listen anymore. It worked. In fact, Mother began to love me. They also found a scientific explanation for my deafness. Neurological damage caused by excessive pressure exerted by the twin during pregnancy progressively led to hearing loss. And like that, my decision was also transformed into a fault of yours. So I must put it right. Do I have any other secrets? Unfortunately, yes, but a letter is too cold for such matters. Now that you know that I can speak, please go to the dark room. I have a hidden recording. Listen to it and you will hear my voice. Farewell, Martha. Why all of this madness, Martha? What else have you been hiding from me? You deprived me of your voice for more than 15 years. I can't wait to hear it now.
Marta nunca foi surda nem muda, ela só não suportava ouvir a mãe e fingiu. E daí a mãe começou a amá-la e a culpar a Julia.
There is nothing here.
Tem que procurar aqui nos pontos. Achou.
Hi, Julia. I know that this will seem absurd, but this is me and this is my voice. We are equals in this sense, too. Well, it's obvious, really. I've basically always spoken, and you were my voice. I'm going to meet my fate, so I don't want there to be any more secrets between us.
Ela vai encontrar ela mesma dormindo aqui? Mas o que é para fazer?
I have to tell you that I'm pregnant, Julia. I'm pregnant with Lapo's baby. We had sex, and I never had the courage to tell you. I was so afraid of hurting you. I'm so ashamed. And now, how can I ever bring this child into the world? The baby is starting to show. Could you tell? That's why I'm no longer getting undressed in front of you. But for how much longer can I hide it? Yesterday, you asked me to go to the lake together early in the morning. You, the sleepyhead. Early. I asked you to switch beds with me, like we used to when we were little girls. I got up at dawn and didn't wake you. I put on one of your dresses.
Ah, é para ela pegar um vestido aqui. Da Marta não, da Julia.
I wrote a card to Mother telling her that it was you who was pregnant, not me, and to come and see at the lake. I left it on the desk in her room. Then I felt the need to talk to you, and I remembered the recorder in the dark room.
Tá reconstituindo toda a cena do crime.
I will go to the lake alone and act as you. I will tell her everything you never had the courage to tell her. I will be your voice. I know how much she's made you suffer over the years. Unlike you, I remember all of the harm she has done to you, and it is my fault. Take my place, sister. You will live a better life, and I will be able to rest in peace, knowing that I at least tried to put right what I have done wrong. I will go now. My last memory will be the image of you sleeping peacefully. Hi, Julia. I was upset, unbelievably upset. July 16th, that cursed day. Martha didn't wake me up. There was a dress missing from my wardrobe.
Naka.
Martha wasn't there, and we were supposed to go to the lake together. She even made her bed, which was unusual. I thought Mother woke up early, despite her medication, and asked her to do something.
Não, ela arrumou só a cama dela e deixou a irmã dormindo, para daí a mãe brigar com a irmã dela que não fez a cama.
It was late. Martha hadn't woken me up as we had agreed, and I always overslept. I simply decided to go out and take the photographs by myself without Martha.
Faltava o resto da conversa dela sozinha.
It was a foggy morning, but it was no longer dawn. It was a sign of something terrible. My mother had killed her beloved Martha with her own hands. I had then taken her place, usurping the throne of her affection. She would have never forgiven me. I had real reason to be afraid. I searched for one of Daddy's pistols to defend myself. What a stupid little girl I was. In spite of everything, that roll of film still needed developing, even if it didn't prove she was guilty. I also wanted to search for proof of Martha's pregnancy.
Novo capítulo, cemitério. 6 dias após a morte de Marta, 20 horas.
Almost 5 German divisions faced the troops of the 8th Army. Units of an Indian division crossed the River Pesa on a vast front, and they advanced 2 kilometers south of Monte Lungo. Meanwhile, the New Zealand units have reinforced their positions that run from San Michel to La Romola. Near La Romola, the Michelangelesque villa of
Fora de foco.
where General K was staying was bombed by the artillery. Luckily, the general and his family were not in the house at the time of the attack.
That's it. Hopefully the image comes out clearly.
Once again, La Romola has been the site of graphic barbarity. A farm was stormed and animals were stolen and killed. Nobody has claimed responsibility for yet another act of senseless
Agora
vandalism.
tem que revelar os
At the
filmes.
scene, an
Telegram.
anti-German
I'll leave it in the letterbox. Have a good day.
the civilization
Telegrama.
Another telegram of condolence. Isn't it a bit late? Dear Mrs. Irene K., following your call, we have received a telegram from Dr. D. Your request has been accepted. As soon as the police station issues authorization, we will send for the girl. While we wait, to avoid the girl taking any extreme actions, as per the fears you have expressed, we ask that you trust in the advice of her treating physician. I thank you for your generous and charitable donation to our institution. Director S., Volterra Psychiatric Hospital, telephone 0782. Now that she has discovered everything, she wants to lock me up in an asylum. Or maybe even worse, she wants to kill me and have everyone believe it was suicide. She is preparing all the finer details.
Ela vai pro hospital psiquiátrico Volterra encontrar a menina do outro jogo. O que ela tinha que fazer mesmo? Revelar os filmes, né? Eu acho que precisaria ler o jornal primeiro. Mas agora que ela não finge mais que é a Marta, vai ler o jornal?
The New Zealanders conquer Tavernelli. In the eastern sector of the battlefront, the troops of the 2nd New Zealand Division, British 8th Corps, conquer Tavernelli. The 6th South African Armoured Division advances on the heights near Greve, conquering the peaks of the Dimini and Fili Mountains. The 4th Division reaches San Giovanni. Bombings. Damage caused by the bombings between Florence and Siena continues to increase. After the disaster at Poggibonsi, rubble and power cuts are the order of the day. Attack on Hitler. After an attack carried out by a group of traitors, Hitler's words are, "In having escaped, I see a sign of the duty incumbent on me to continue my work." Sabotage of the phone lines in La Romola. Telephone cables have been cut, causing danger to general safety. Any damage to the information service facilities is punishable by death.
Ela já está condenada à morte, né? Porque cortou os cabos telefônicos no ato de sabotagem.
go to the dark room now. Not when she's around. I must stay as far away from her as possible. I could go to the cemetery instead to find out whether Martha really was pregnant or not.
Então, ir para o cemitério.
Martha is in the family crypt. That place is scary. I don't remember, but Nanny told me we used to go there when we were kids, to see who was brave enough to go down the stairs. No one would ever go further than the first 2 steps. Now Martha's down there, alone, in the dark. She must be frightened.
Ela deve estar apavorada. Se é que não está morta de medo. Ou simplesmente morta.
The crypt is here. Not now.
Por que agora não? Primeiro ela tem que descobrir que precisa uma
Let's
ferramenta.
hope the caretaker isn't around. That man gives me the creeps.
A única que tem flores é essa daqui. Tem que ser essa daqui, então.
Family crypt is locked. The key must be in the caretaker's hut, as always.
Cabana do zelador, que é exatamente onde não se sabe.
This door is locked, but I must get in. Maybe I can find something around here to break the lock.
Claro que eu consigo quebrar a fechadura com aquela ferramenta que ela não quis pegar. De primeira. Para dizer que o jogo é grande, demorado.
These are perfect for breaking the lock. I should hurry before the caretaker comes back. Everyone takes a side. I find myself siding with my family, but I'm not sure whether it is right. Instructions for the automatic telephone machine. For example, if you wish to call the number 0573, pick up the telephone from the hook and bring the receiver to your ear. You will hear a continuous tone. Firstly, place your index finger in the hole displaying the number 0. Turn the disc clockwise until it stops. Let the disc return freely to its resting position. Repeat the same steps for the numbers 573.
Viu? Para quem não sabia como funcionava o telefone. Outra máquina.
Enough. I I can't go on like this any longer. I can't go on pretending nothing happened. My family was slaughtered by these dirty Nazis. My daughter wasn't even buried, and I had to bury that half-blood instead. An Italian family that got cozy with the dirty Germans. Bastards, that's what they are. What am I supposed to do with my life now? I want to end it, but not without taking a few Germans down with me. You won't see me anymore, but you will hear about me. Long live the resistance. Viva Italia.
Será que ela vai conseguir descer mais de 2 degraus agora?
I can see why we were scared as children. It's a rather gloomy place.
Bandeira nazista lá? É, pai era general do exército.
May God forgive me for what I'm about to do. I also pray that you, Martha, will forgive me.
Ela não tá mais com o passarinho. Coração meu Deus.
It was true. Martha was pregnant. Pregnant with a deformed fetus with 2 heads. Twins again. They always said that it ran in the family. I was all the more shocked. I was doing things that I had never done before. I do not know what force was moving me. I became unstoppable. I decided to photograph the horror as evidence to show my mother and to everyone. Who knows why?
Objeto enquadrado, exposição adequada, mas fora de foco.
Enough now. I will torture you no longer. I will come back to fix you, and I will stay and take care of you. We will spend so much time together. I love you, Martha.
Por que ela não podia fechar já, né? Deveria. Pelo menos o caixão.
Doctor, I must thank you for your help. I wouldn't know what to do without you. Even our own dear Don Attilio seems to not understand the situation.
Irene, please. Consider the idea of leaving Italy as your husband suggested. It would be better for everyone, especially for the girl.
I fear that nothing will make her better. Her father doesn't want to accept it. I believe that hope is long gone.
I agree, but in Germany there are better treatments in specialized clinics. The asylum is a temporary solution, just to ensure that she doesn't do anything foolish. But it's a nightmarish place. You know that all too well. You cannot possibly want this for your daughter.
Of course I don't. But what can I do? She is a danger to herself, to us, to everyone. One of Eric's guns has also disappeared. She must have taken it. Who else could it have been? I am so scared, Doctor. I cannot wait any longer. Also, you know what they think of Italians in Germany, don't you?
But you would be with Eric, an esteemed general. Everyone will respect you.
That cursed girl. Where could she be? Let's hope she doesn't play any more foolish stunts. I'll wait for her here, in the cellar. Sooner or later, she'll go to the dark room. That's for sure.
I would gladly stay and keep an eye on her. But I must rush to town to organize the last few things for her hospitalization.
Thank you, Doctor. Don't worry. We'll see you later.
E agora o que é para ela fazer? Matar a mãe?
She's sleeping. I must take advantage of this. I will make her talk. She will reveal the truth out of fear. She thinks I can be silenced by calling me crazy. But unbeknownst to her, I will record everything. Everyone will know what you have done to your own daughter.
Preparar gravação. Torturar a mãe. Filha que bate na mãe manda matar, dizia a música.
Now I will wake her up and she will confess. You can bet on it.
What are you doing, my daughter? Why do you want to ruin your life?
I'm sorry. It wasn't me who just shot Mummy. It wasn't me. Dear God, what have I done? She forced me. She killed Martha. But who in the world will believe me now? They will take me to the mental asylum. Those rolls of film are my only hope. So that's who had the keys to my childhood bedroom. I could have guessed. My God! Sooner or later, more bombs will land here. Then everything will come to an end.
E era para ela vir para cá e ir pro quartinho feliz.
Damn, the power is out. It's impossible to develop that roll of film now.
O filme no vestido, a mamãe está no porão, com certeza eu não quero encontrá-la, vou revelar os filmes depois. Sem energia não posso revelar nada. Meu quarto feliz, é esse o objetivo então, abrir o quarto. O bilhete estranho, revelar a foto também não dá ainda.
21st of July. Lapo is dead. They shot me in the back when I discovered his body. I thought I had hit rock bottom. These are soulless, empty days. After so many awful events, I finally managed to meet the White Lady. Or so I believe. The line between reality and dreams is becoming less and less clear to me. I thought a lot about her words, but they didn't shed any light on my assumptions. They kept ringing in my mind. Maybe I will understand when the time comes. Now I know for certain that it was Mummy who killed Martha, when she thought that she was me. Only a week ago, all of this would have seemed impossible. I just need to find the proof, so she can pay for what she has done.
De julho, o Lapo morreu. Atiraram em mim quando descobri seu corpo. Achei que tivesse chegado ao fundo do poço. Os dias têm sido vazios de tudo. Após tantos eventos horríveis, finalmente consegui falar com a mulher de branco. Ou acredito que tenha conseguido. A linha entre realidade e sonhos está ficando cada vez menos clara para mim. Pensei muito no que ela me disse, mas ela não confirmou nenhuma das minhas hipóteses. Elas ficam rodando na minha cabeça, talvez eu as entenda com o tempo. Agora eu sei com certeza de que foi a mamãe que matou a Marta, pois pensou que ela era eu. Há uma semana isso tudo me pareceria impossível. Eu só preciso encontrar a prova para que ela pague pelo que fez. Comprou 3, né? Quem comprou 3 paga pelo que fez. Ainda não jogou tarô hoje, a não ser com a Dama do Lago. Tem uma adivinhação por dia. O louco.
I mustn't care about what people think.
De novo, eu não devo me importar com o que as pessoas falam. O louco. O
All
diabo.
fear will prevent me from facing the music. It will be very difficult to recover from the mental collapse.
E a torre.
Destiny is inevitable. The end waits for us.
E a morte. Ouça de novo a previsão completa.
I mustn't care about what people think. All fear will prevent me from facing the music. It will be very difficult to recover from the mental collapse. Destiny is inevitable. The end waits for us.
Então hoje vamos ficando por aqui. O Exou Biribó, agradecendo a presença, o apoio, a torcida, as dicas, desejando boa noite, até amanhã. Por enquanto eu fui.